All right, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, good morning and welcome back to fishing. So it is July 2nd right now. We are still upstate, at least for this video. I'm probably, staggering these between saltwater and freshwater at this point. But we are going to the first lake that we shot a video at during this session in hopes of getting into some larger fish. If you saw the last freshwater video I posted, or I assume I posted, which was actually just 2 or 3 days ago, I got in some nice lake trout in a different lake, and there's nothing wrong with that spot, and I'll probably go back there at least once more, as I do have a few more days left up here. However, I want to try and fish that first lake just because of the sheer variety of the size fish that can be caught there. And we've tied up with them before, but it's been a struggle. In fact, I was there yesterday, and I tried the same spot I was at 3 days ago for my first video up here. I know it's a lot of math. And it was just very lackluster. Got a lot of small fish, just tiny, tiny lakers. We're talking like 12 inchers, and a bunch of perch. And that was from trolling and jigging. So we're trying a different part of the lake today in hopes of maybe getting into some of the action that we could have gotten that first session. But we'll see how it goes. That being said, it was between this and another part of the lake, so we're going to this part today and that part tomorrow, and we're really got our fingers crossed in the weather. We're supposed to get rain, but the wind's supposed to be at bay, and there shouldn't be any thunder or lightning until the second half of the day, and we'll be long gone by then. We'll be in probably for about 6 to 12, so a good session, not going crazy, but enough that if the fish are around, we should make it happen. So hopefully it will happen, so do stay tuned, because we're gonna get some fishing accomplished. Okay, quick entry to the water, no fish finder drama, hallelujah. Let's hope we can keep that up all summer. Yeah, we're in the water, 6:15. Unlike the last couple spots I fished, we have a little bit of a hike to get to where I feel like I can confidently jig up these fish. So we're gonna troll one lead core, flicker shed minnow thing, probably a good 4 foot, 5 foot leader. And we also have the non-lead core, deep driving crankbait. We're gonna try and get into at least 20 feet of water and start trolling. And once we get into this particular spot where there's a nice drop off, we're gonna continue to troll, but if we see a lot of bait, we might try and jig up a fish. Hopefully the weather holds. We'll find out shortly. I should also note that this is a spot that has been both very kind and very brutal to me in the past. It's really just a matter of whether the fish are going to cooperate. And I was really 50-50 about even coming here in the first place, but I figured I'd have to try it at least once. So hopefully this is one of those good sessions, but if you're watching this, something half decent's about to happen. Stay tuned. All right, there's just too much crud in the water to effectively troll, so I'm going to take that as a sign that I need to jig. So we're just looking for schools of bait or any obvious fish marks, and we're just going to drop down and hope for the best. This has never worked for me in the past. I've never effectively jigged up a brown. Come close, but that's more than likely what we're going to encounter if we counter anything here. Either that or small lakers, but we'll do our darndest.
So as I said in the clip, it became pretty obvious pretty quickly that trolling was not going to work in this session. There was just so much debris in the water. We've had a lot of thunderstorms rolling through the area, so tree branches, seaweed, and everything in between was just all over the place. So the second I got my line in the water, after about 2 minutes, it would be snagged up in some kind of debris that would make the whole thing not worthwhile. So I did go to jigging. So ultimately what I did was concentrate along drop-offs, 50 to 70 feet of water, and I was specifically looking for schools of bait. And what I'd essentially do, and you'll see it in the video right here, is I would drop the bait down to the bottom, touch bottom, and then reel it up and do some kind of jigging back up to the surface. And again, this is a game of patience. You're going to do a lot of jigging where you don't catch fish, but you got to have the confidence. Just keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it. And if there is bait, and if there is fish, there's a good chance at some point you will encounter something, but you have to stick to it. I did try to occasionally go back to trolling, as you're seeing in the clip right now, but every time I did, it became clear that it was just completely futile. So eventually I just gave up on trolling and went back to vertical jigging, and I switched to a 3/4 ounce Binsky blade bait. It was in the neon green/blue color. I don't know the specific name. You will see it in the video. And I just kept doing the vertical jigging, and this happened. You're going to want to see this.
Oh yeah, oh yeah, that's it, on the Binsky. I hope we're recording. Big fish, big fish. Tank right here, folks. This alone would make the trip. This has got to be a massive brown. Woo! This reel's been acting up a bit, so it's making me super nervous. I will be beyond ecstatic if we can get this fish. It's coming up. Oh dear God. Oh boy. Oh boy. That is PB every day of the week. That's easily 10 plus. Easily 10 plus. Is that a salmon? No, it's a brown. Oh my God. Or is it a rainbow? Oh my God. Do not f this up. Oh, you ready for the big net? Oh, not. Yeah, get away from that Mirage Drive. Dear God, that's 15 pounds maybe. Oh my God. You're freaking me out, fish. You are freaking me out. That is the biggest brown trout I've ever seen in my life. Oh my God. This is fish of the year right here. Fish of the year. Don't lose this fish. This reel sucks right now. Oh my God, we did it. Binsky blade bait for the win. Oh my God, look at that fish. Holy shit. Woohoo! Ow! If this is the only fish we catch today, I think it's totally worth it. And he just unbuttoned himself. Oh my God. Epic. All right, we're gonna try and measure this fish and get a picture and let it go. This is the biggest brown trout I've ever seen with my own 2 eyes. Oh my God, look at that. All right, let's get a measure while he's in the net. I think he's about 30-ish. She is, I should say, 28, now a little bigger because he's bent. Let's say 29 inches, but so thick. Oh my God. Oh. Trying to get the net out of the shot. I just caught the teeth pretty nice. This is fish of the year right now. Oh my God, we jigged him too. Oh my God, look at that thing. This fish is easily like 12 or 13 pounds. Oh my God, it's so thick. Oh my God. We're gonna get him back. him. I'm gonna try and gently, ever so gently. If he doesn't take off, we'll keep him, but I'm not trying to keep him or her. All right, gotcha. There he goes. That was the most insane freshwater fight I've had in years. Oh, we worked so hard for that fish. Oh my God, I was beginning to give up all hope, but that's why you just keep going. I mean, I did not mark that fish. I marked some bait in the water, but aside from that, not too much was doing. So that was probably at about 40-ish feet of water. 30, let's say 45. It was really just kind of wandering around, vertical jigging, trying to stay on bait, trying to stay on structure. Caught myself pretty good with those teeth, and just, you know, getting it down to the bottom, reeling it up, and then dropping it down. Now we're using the Binsky blade bait, which has been solid for me in the past. We're gonna get back to that area and see if we can get another. Just marked a pretty large school of bait in about 25 feet of water, so let's give that a go. These fish can run pretty shallow. Mark something about 60 feet of water, probably a lake trout if it is a fish. See if we can jig them up. Be nice to catch more than one fish today, even if it pales in comparison to that first one we got. Oh, I just had one. Come on. All right, we just missed a fish. 60 feet of water on the bottom, probably a lake trout. Let's see if we can get back on him. God, this anti-reverse is totally shot. Got him. Little guy, but it's a fish. Not super little. I'm not sure what this is, to be honest. Probably a laker. Guessing a laker. Yep. All right, well, it seems like we can only get little lakers out of this lake, but I don't want to net you. I don't want to lift you and potentially snap you. Ooh, that was close. All right. I don't want to get them all wrapped up in the net. You wanted that, didn't you? Let's not hook ourselves. This thing's one of the downsides of fishing with treble hooks. I have no intention of keeping you. And that's how it's gonna be. All right. Cool, little baby. All right, we just let that laker go, and as soon as we look down at this fish finder, there's a huge school of bait under us, which is exactly what we want to see to maybe try and jig up a brown. So I don't have a lot of time left. I mean, I could fish longer, but I kind of want to take a nap after this. I've been really burning the candle at both ends as of late, waking up at 4 in the morning every day to get out here early, and I do plan on doing the same thing tomorrow. So I'm gonna get home, probably finish up pretty soon, take a little nap, eat a little food, and I got 2 more days left in me, but let's see if we can end this day right, working this school of bait. If there's no fish under this, I'll probably just call it. Plus we got some rain coming in too, so might want to try and end on a high note. All right, folks, well, looks like that's going to do it for today's video. Ultimately, not a ton of action, but the action we did get was spectacular. I mean, really just that one fish. But honestly, I've been looking for that fish for a very, very long time. Obviously, it's not the first brown trout I've gotten, and it's not even the first like pretty nice sized brown we've gotten, but it's the first one that I was able to successfully vertical jig off the kayak. I've come very close in the past. I've had some, you know, jump on and come off. I've had some follow it right up to the boat, maul my lure and just completely miss the hook. But this time, the stars were aligned. Not to mention, it's my biggest brown trout ever. So ecstatic about that. And I know they can get a lot bigger than the one I got, but for me, I am just on cloud 9 right now. So I'm going to savor this moment on the hour-and-a-half car ride back to home base. So thank you for watching. I'm not done freshwater fishing up here. I've got at least, I'm hoping, 2 more sessions, one tomorrow and one the next day. I'm going to give the brown trout a break. I just need a break from the grind that is trying to jig them up. In all honesty, I originally wanted to troll today. That was the plan, but there's just too much debris in the water and it was not productive. So that's why we did go to vertical jigging. But tomorrow and the next day, we're really going to try and go after lake trout. Once in this lake in a different spot and once somewhere completely different. So that is the plan as we continue forward. And I hope you're enjoying these freshwater videos. I know I'm enjoying doing them as much of a grind as they can be, but that's just fishing for you. So thank you for watching. As always, please make sure to do all that other fun stuff, like, subscribe, etc. See you in the water soon, and of course, goodbye from fishing.